Usapan natin yung week 1 ng PBA Philippine Cup for the 49th season at may mga worthwhile na mga highlights na naganap nung first week ng uh, new conference, no. So first up yung title defense ng Meralco, no. On a good start. They won their first two games. Tinalo nila yung Converge sa score ng 91-89 on a Chris Newsome game winner. So, malaki yung hinabol ng Meralco dito, no? They were trailing by as many as 20 points, pero humabol pa sila with Chris Newsome hitting a jumper with 0.8 seconds left. So, tinalo nila yung Converge sa score na yan, 91-89. And then, in their second game nung linggo, tinalo nila yung Terra Firma 118-80. So, 2-0 to start the conference for Meralco, no? To start this Philippine Cup, ang usap-usapan is yung Grand Slam bid ng TNT, no? Yun yung narrative so far. Pero pinatunayan ng Meralco na dapat din sila pag-usapan, no? With this 2-0 start, no, in their title defense dito sa Philippine Cup. In fact, sabi nga ni Chris Newsome after the win against Converge, they want to prove to everybody na hindi one time big time yung championship nila last year. Hindi siya fluke. So, gusto nilang patunayan na they can do it all over again. And then, notable performances from Bong Quinto and Kurt Rayson, no? Maganda yung kanilang performance no sa first two games, starting with Bong Quinto with averages of 13.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 4 assists. No? Usual numbers kay Bong Quinto, we expect this kind of numbers from him. But early on, no, surprising itong laro ni Kurt Rayson. No? The rookie out of Letran and Pampanga Giant Lanterns MPBL, also producing early in this conference. Average niya 12 points and 2 assists. Dun sa 12 points na average niya, he's shooting 9 of 15 from the field. So, nabanggit nga nila Coach Luigi Trillo as well as Chris Newsome, no? Nabanggit nila yung katapangan ni Kurt Rayson, no? Uh, Coach Luigi Trillo feels like Kurt Rayson will make it big sa PBA. We will see about that in the next few games. Pero kita natin yung trust ng coaching staff ng Meralco kay Kurt Rayson. Even actually last conference, nakikita natin siya na nagagamit no? And right now, kailangan talagang gamitin si Kurt Grayson na because may injury si Chris Banquero, no? I think he will be out for maybe 3 weeks, no? Banggit ni Coach Luigi Trillo is having problems again with his hamstring. And it's a welcome development na yung player like Kurt Grayson is stepping up in the absence of Chris Banquero, no, due to an hamstring injury. So yan, Meralco off to a strong start, no, in their title defense. And speaking of um, Meralco, no, kasi kalaban nila nung last final series last season is San Miguel. And San Miguel started their conference with a 98-89 win over NLEX last Saturday. Impressive showing for San Miguel. Lalo na marami silang gustong patunayan, no? Especially after that Commissioner's Cup na showing, no, na kung saan hindi sila nakapasok sa playoffs for the first time in a decade, no, in a decade. Yeah, isa yung Beermen hindi nakapasok sa playoffs, no, for the first time. So marami silang gustong patunayan, gusto nilang makabawi at at least for their first game, good start for them, no? Beating NLEX. Maraming gumawa sa San Miguel, no? And siguro, of course, usual na yung mga nakikita natin kila Junmar Fajardo, ah, sila Lamasio Lassiter, yung mga ganong players na yung mga veterans sila. But it's good to see na si Jeronteng got a lot of minutes, no, in their game against NLEX. At sabi nga ni Coach Leo Austria is gusto niya na maibalik yung kumpiyansa ni Jeronteng dahil alam niya yung potential or alam niya actually hindi nga potential eh. Nanggaling na dun si Jeronteng sa pagiging isang main man, sa pagiging first option sa kanyang dating koponan na Alaska and Converge. At gustong maibalik ni Coach Leo Austria yung ganong klaseng Jeronteng na nakasanayan natin previously bago siya lumipat ng team. So, we'll see about that, no? Kung masusustain nila yung kanilang performance in this game against NLEX. And incidentally, San Miguel will be facing Meralco on Wednesday, April 9, in the 50th birthday of the PBA sa Rizal Memorial Coliseum on Friday, April 9. So, an early finals rematch between Meralco and San Miguel Beermen. Well, Magnolia, tinalo yung Blackwater, no? Sa kanilang first game, 106 to 84 to open the conference. At isa rin tong kupunan na may gustong patunayan, no, after their struggle sa Commissioner's Cup, kung saan nagtapos lang sila sa 8th place at tinalo sila ng Northport sa playoffs. At gusto ni Coach Chito Victory, tinatakbo ng Magnolia so far dahil healthy sila. Yun yung nabanggit niya after the win against Blackwater na dahil nga four weeks sila nag-prepare for the conference, nagkaroon ng chance to rest and recover. Wala silang injuries at the moment at happy siya na lahat kumpleto sila and everyone can play. And speaking of that, sabi rin ni Coach Chito Victolero at ang plano niya this conference is i-stretch yung kanyang rotation, no? Na bigyan ng mas marami pang minuto yung mga second and third stringers dahil tingin niya it will be important in their playoff run na mabigyan ng kumpiyansa lahat ng kanyang manlalaro and especially na sabi nga niya hindi na sila bumabata kaya time to step up and bigyan ng pagkakataon yung mga guys like sila James Laput, sila Jerome Lastimosa, and Peter Alfaro. So, yun ang gusto ni Coach Chito Victorero na mabigyan sila ng mas maraming playing time. That's the plan. Yun ang nabanggit niya after the win against Blackwater. Yun ang plano. Nabigyan sila ng marami pang minuto in order for them to get confidence at mabigyan rin ng pagkakataon na makapagpahinga yung mga veterano nila like Mark Baroka, Paul Lee, and Ian Sangalang, and even Calvin Abueva na nagpalit na nga pala no, ng jersey number. No? He is now wearing jersey number 73 kasi gusto raw niyang i-emulate yung laro ni Dennis Rodman. Okay, so ang ating next na pag-uusapan, ito, isang katanungan, is the sale of Terra Firma still pushing through? Kasi parang yan yung question ngayon dahil sa meron tayong nakikitang impression no, na mukhang may chance na hindi matuloy itong sale na to. No? Wala tayong detalye pero nung nakausap natin si Team Governor Bobby Rosales no, after their win against Phoenix, ay ayaw niya magsalita sa tungkol sa development no sa sale between Terra Firma and Star Horse Shipping Lines no. Ayaw niya pag-usapan at sabi niya ang PBA na lang daw ang mayroong official na dapat magsalita no with regards to the issue. Pero curiously, itong sale ng Terra Firma sa Star Horse Shipping Lines ay hindi pa napag-uusapan no sa board level no. With ano na April na ngayon no. Maging mainit yung balita last March na magkakaroon na nga ng sale but still nagpalit na ng buwan hindi pa rin napag-uusapan sa board level ng PBA. So tingin ba mukhang ano no may chance na hindi matuloy yung sale no based sa mga nangyayari so far. So pero abangan pa rin natin no yung situation na yan no between Terra Firma and yung napabalitang sale ng Terra Firma franchise sa Star Horse Shipping Lines. Abangan natin kung matutuloy pa ba ito o hindi na. And then finally no, tong Phoenix struggling to open the conference no, 0-2 but meron na tayong nakakitang magandang performance from Kai Balungay, yung kanilang rookie. For the first two games, ang ganda ng kanya pinakita, no? And I think it's worth mentioning, no? Sa ating recap na he's averaging 22.5 points, 13.5 rebounds in the first two games of the Fuel Masters. And that includes a 30.15 rebound performance against Terra Firma no, sa pagbubukas ng conference. So, Kai Balungay, no, mukhang he's showing now his true potential at least in his first two games. Drafted nga siya at number 4 by Phoenix pero the first two conferences hindi ganun kaganda yung kanyang numbers but right now he's displaying yung kanyang talagang potential no. Itong kanyang rebounding, lalo na yung rebounding niya no, pinapakita niya ngayon na he's very aggressive. In fact, pag mga offensive rebounds, meron nga mga sitwasyon na gusto niyang idakdak yung mga kanyang offensive rebounds. He is averaging 7.5 offensive rebounds in the first two games of the Fuel Masters. And welcome development ito no dahil nga si Jason Perkins ay I believe meron siyang karamdaman no, no first two games hindi siya nakapaglaro. At welcome news ito no yung rise ni Kai Balungay so far dito sa Phoenix. Although hindi pa rin nagka-translate into victories sa kanyang nilalaro, but good thing for them na yung nakikita na natin slowly yung potential at yung kayang gawin ni Kai Balungay dito sa PBA. So yan na po, dyan na po nagtatapos yung ating recap ng week 1 and we will see you next time sa ating mga videos. Again, check our videos, yung mga interviews at siguro mga recaps din. Kung hindi every game day, at least we will try our best na makarami, no? Try natin every week or kung may time, gagawin natin every game day. So yan, dyan na po nagtatapos. And consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Again, ako po si Ruben Terrado and we will see you next time.